Never make these 9 mistakes when eating eggs again. Eggs are one of the best sources of protein and essential nutrients, but even minor mistakes in how you handle or cook them can reduce their nutritional value or pose health risks. Today, we'll reveal 9 common mistakes people make with eggs and share tips to ensure you're getting the most out of each egg. Stick around because some of these might surprise you and could make a real difference in your health. 1. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Eating raw or undercooked eggs exposes you to the risk of salmonella, a bacteria that can cause severe gastrointestinal distress, fever, and dehydration. The CDC estimates that eggs are responsible for a significant percentage of salmonella infections annually in the U.S. To minimize the risk, cook eggs to at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit, ensuring both the whites and yolks are firm. If a recipe calls for raw eggs, like homemade mayonnaise or certain sauces, use pasteurized eggs. Pasteurization kills harmful bacteria, making them safer for consumption in raw dishes. 2. Using high heat to cook eggs. Cooking eggs on high heat may seem convenient, but it affects both the taste and nutritional quality of the egg. High temperatures can cause the egg proteins to become tough and rubbery, while also oxidizing the cholesterol in the yolk. Studies suggest that high-heat cooking can lead to the formation of harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which may contribute to inflammation and aging. To retain the nutritional value and get a fluffier texture, cook eggs on medium to low heat, especially when scrambling or making omelets. 3. Storing eggs in the refrigerator door. The refrigerator door might seem like a handy spot for storing eggs, but it's actually one of the worst places. Eggs stored here are exposed to frequent temperature fluctuations, which can accelerate spoilage and increase the risk of bacterial growth. According to a study in the Journal of Food Protection, eggs last longer and stay safer when kept on a middle or lower shelf, where the temperature remains more consistent. Keeping eggs in their original carton in the body of the fridge also protects them from strong odors that can affect their taste. 4th, discarding the egg yolks. Many people skip the yolk to avoid cholesterol, but this means they miss out on essential nutrients. The yolk contains almost all of the egg's vitamins, including D, E, and K, and is one of the best sources of choline, which supports brain health and liver function. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming whole eggs has minimal impact on cholesterol levels for most people. Instead of discarding the yolk, enjoy it as part of a balanced diet to benefit from its array of nutrients. 5. Not washing hands after handling raw eggs. Handling raw eggs without washing your hands afterward can lead to cross-contamination, spreading bacteria to other surfaces, foods, or utensils. Salmonella can be present on both the shell and inside the egg, so food safety experts recommend thorough hand washing with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. A quick rinse is not enough. Proper hand hygiene helps reduce the risk of foodborne illness, especially when preparing meals for groups or for vulnerable individuals like children and the elderly. 6. Cracking eggs directly into the pan. Cracking eggs directly into a pan might seem like a quick way to cook, but it increases the risk of contamination. Bacteria from the shell can transfer into the pan, potentially affecting the food. To avoid this, crack eggs into a bowl first. This method also lets you spot any shell fragments or abnormalities, ensuring a cleaner and safer cooking process. It's especially useful when making poached or sunny-side-up eggs, as it gives you better control over the presentation. 7. Over-seasoning eggs before cooking. Adding salt to eggs before cooking can make them watery and affect their texture. Salt draws moisture out of the eggs, which can result in a rubbery consistency when cooked. Research suggests that seasoning eggs while cooking, or just before serving, helps them retain a light, fluffy texture. Not only does this preserve the quality of your dish, but it also enhances the natural flavor of the eggs. Waiting until the end to season lets you control the final taste more effectively. 8. Not letting eggs rest after cooking, Giving eggs a minute or two to rest after cooking may seem trivial, but it can make a noticeable difference in taste and texture. This resting period allows the residual heat to finish cooking the eggs gently, which is particularly helpful for dishes like scrambled or poached eggs. Chefs recommend this technique to create a creamier texture and avoid overcooking. Allowing eggs to rest also improves flavor by letting the proteins relax, enhancing the overall experience of each bite. 9. Ignoring expiration dates. Consuming expired eggs can lead to foodborne illnesses, especially if bacteria like salmonella are present. Eggs may appear fresh even after the expiration date, so a quick water test is a good idea. Fresh eggs will sink in water, while older ones will float. Following the use-by or sell-by date is crucial for reducing the risk of consuming spoiled eggs. According to the USDA, eggs can last up to 4 to 5 weeks when refrigerated properly, but keeping an eye on expiration helps avoid unnecessary risks. Egg preparation tips. Use fresh eggs. Fresh eggs retain more nutrients and taste better. Conduct a water test to check for freshness. Cook at low heat. Low heat preserves proteins and nutrients, giving eggs a perfect texture and flavor. Include whole eggs. Avoid tossing the yolk. It's packed with essential vitamins like D and B12, important for overall health. There you have it. The 9 mistakes you should never make when eating eggs. Avoid these common pitfalls to make the most out of this superfood. From cooking on the right heat to storing them correctly, these small adjustments can make a big difference in both flavor and nutrition. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on health and nutrition. Hit the like button, share with friends, and let us know in the comments if you have your own egg tips. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.